Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Chelle, and today I have another foodie video for you where I'll be showing you how to make 3 delicious midweek meals. As always, I will show all of the calorie information and sins if you're following Slimming World for each of the meals, and then in the description box down below I will list all of the ingredients, so if you want to go out and buy them to make a particular meal then you can do that much easier. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. It gives you some inspiration of what to make, because I know how hard it can be to get stuck in a rut. So I've tried to include these 3 meals that are maybe a little bit different to what you'd normally make. So I've got a super green pasta, which is basically just full of loads of veggies in it as well, like loads of hidden veggies. I've got a lemony garlic kind of chicken dish, which is so easy to make. And then something a little bit different is a Mediterranean cod dish. So I'll be showing you how to make all of these. If you do enjoy kind of foodie videos, and I do make quite a lot on this channel, so I would love for you to subscribe. And I've also got a separate food Instagram account called eatwell_UK. So I'll link that down below, and if you want to follow me over there, then I do try and upload quite a few recipes and things over there too. I've got loads on there, and you can just go, again, it's got the calorie and sin information over there. So yeah, hopefully you do enjoy this video, and I will share the 3 midweek meals. So first up, what have I got? I've got the super green pasta. So this is absolutely delicious. It's basically got loads of green vegetables in it, and then you blitz it all up, and then that kind of gives you the sauce for the pasta, and then you can serve it with anything that you want. I served it with some salmon that I just did in the air fryer, but you can serve it with any kind of protein that you want. And this comes in at 0 sins if you are following Slimming World. You'll just need to use your healthy extra A for the cheese, and 460 calories. This is everything that you'll need to make the veggie green pasta sauce. So I've chopped all of the vegetables up and kind of got it all ready. So you'll need 1 shallot, which I've just finely chopped, a leek again that I've just kind of chopped here, a couple of garlic cloves, a chicken stock cube, got a handful of basil here, so it's about 20 grams ish, but it's basically about half a basil plant, some grated parmesan cheese. It looks like a lot, but there's actually only 40 grams of parmesan here, which I've just finely grated. Some rosemary, so I've just got some rosemary and chopped that up finely as well. I've got a couple of handfuls of peas, so there's about 120 grams of peas. Some pasta, I've got 150 grams of pasta. I normally use about 75 grams per person. And then I've got some kale here, and I'll use around 3 handfuls of the kale. Some milk, so you don't need much milk, I'm just using skimmed milk here, about 75 ml of milk, and then whatever protein that you want with it, so you can have chicken or anything that you want, but we are going to have some salmon on it, which I'm just going to put in the air fryer whilst I make the pasta. So initially I'm just going to put the salmon on, so I've just got a couple of salmon fillets here. I'm just going to pop these into the air fryer for around 10 minutes. I just put these skin side down, season with salt and pepper, and then I'll put them on whilst I do everything else. Then I'm just going to put the pasta on to boil whilst I get on and make the sauce. Then put in a fairly large saucepan onto a medium-high heat. Spray it with some fry light or a little oil, and then you want to gently sweat off your garlic, onion and leek in there. Want to sweat this down, cook it on a fairly medium heat just for around 5 minutes. And then just add a little bit of salt to the onions and leeks. After about 5 minutes, this should be nice and softened, so you want to grab your kale, and then I'm just going to add in around 3 large handfuls of the kale. Don't worry, it will kind of cook down. I'll just remove any like big stalks that I see, so that doesn't go in there. And then also add in your peas in here, and then turn this down to a lower heat, and then I'm just going to put a lid on to allow that to steam lightly for around 5 minutes. So I've just left that for about 5 minutes with the lid on, steaming, and you can see now that the kale's pretty much cooked. The peas will be done anyway, and then I'm going to remove that from the heat. And then what you want to do is blend it. So you can either put it in a blender. I've got a hand blender, so I'm just going to transfer it into a jug. Well, actually I've got this big kind of jug thing here. Transfer it in here and then add some other ingredients. I managed to get all of that in there, didn't spill too much. I'm going to crumble in a chicken or vegetable stock cube, obviously if you want to keep this veggie. And then basically add in the rest of the ingredients. So I've got the milk here, so I've got 75 ml of skimmed milk, all of my basil, put that in there. Told you this is very green. Got my herbs as well, and then the parmesan that I'm going to add in. So I've got all of that in there. So like I said, just in a big jug or big bowl or something, or obviously if you've got a blender, but I'm going to use my hand blender and blend that up now. Just keep blitzing it up until you've got a fairly kind of smooth consistency. Don't worry, because when you add it to the pasta you can add a little bit more water if needed. So I've just drained the pasta and reserved a little pasta water just in case I need this. The salmon's cooked, so it's basically now ready to serve. So all I'm going to do is mix this through the pasta, stir it, and then place the salmon on top. I'm just going to season this with a little salt and pepper, and there we have it. It will be ready to serve. The second dish is a lemon and garlic chicken dish, and it's super easy to make. You basically hardly need any ingredients. Pop it all into the oven for about 30 minutes. You can leave it to cook, get on with whatever you're doing, and then it's ready. And honestly, it is so tasty. It's literally like a midweek roast. The flavours are amazing. This comes in, so just for the chicken, this one's serving 4 people, 335 calories. 1.5 sins if you are following Slimming World, and then whatever you add with it. So I added potatoes and veg, so obviously you'd need to add that into your calorie count as well. This is everything that you'll need to make the citrusy garlicky chicken. So you'll obviously need some chicken. I'm using chicken thigh fillets, the skinless and boneless ones, because these have really good flavour to them. So you want a packet of them. Then you'll want a couple of tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I've just got a handful of some fresh parsley here, a couple of garlic cloves and a lemon, and then that is about it to make the actual chicken. Then I'm just going to serve it with some veg on the side. So I've only got a few potatoes, so that will have to do. And then I've got some tender stem broccoli and some carrots, and I'll just see whatever else frozen veggies I've got as well. To start off with, I've just preheated the oven to 170 degrees. Then I've just peeled 2 garlic cloves, and then you want to mix your sauce together. Honestly, this is so easy to make. Just put your garlic through a garlic crusher, pop that into the bowl there, and then I've just sliced my lemon in half. So you'll want half of it for the rind and the actual juice. I'm just going to grate a little bit of the lemon rind in there, and then the other one you will use for slices. Lemon and chicken is just such a nice fresh flavour, isn't it? I'm just going to squeeze the lemon into here. Then you want to add your 2 tablespoons of honey. Two tablespoons of honey in there, and then you want 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Okay, give that a stir together, and then that's your sticky sauce made. Then I'm just going to cut the rest of the lemon just into some slices, which I'll just kind of put around the chicken. Then I'm just going to place these chicken thigh fillets here just into a shallow baking dish. Oh, I hope this one's big enough actually. Probably should have got a bigger one, but I'm sure that will be okay. Place these in here, nice and snug in there. I'm just going to season them with salt and pepper, and then pour the dressing over the top. And then all you want to do is just get your dressing, pour it all over, chicken mixture. Probably works better in a snugger dish actually. Make sure the chicken's lovely and coated. Lay your lemon slices just in and around on top like so, and then that's ready to go in the oven at 170 degrees for 30 minutes. As I've got the oven on anyway, I've just quartered the potatoes that I had, so I decided I'm just actually going to roast what I've got in there. Just spray with a little bit of fry light, so it's just Nick and I having it tonight, and then we'll have the leftover chicken another evening. Just add a little bit of salt to that, and then I'm going to add some of this just spices, vegetable all-rounder. I've mentioned this before, and it's just amazing on like roast potatoes, and just literally sprinkle a little bit of that, and it gives such a nice flavour. I've had this for ages. It's a really nice mix. I don't even know what it's in there. I've got this one and a like Italian one as well, and just yeah, adds an amazing flavour. And then I'll just pop that in the oven with the chicken. After about 25 to 30 minutes, check the chicken is cooked through and then remove from the oven. Then all I did was just sprinkle the chopped parsley over the top, and then served it with the potatoes and the veg. As there's only 2 of us having this tonight, we will have the leftover chicken tomorrow. And the third meal that I wanted to share with you is a Mediterranean cod dish. So this is delicious. I'm trying to eat a lot more fish in my diet, and this is definitely a go-to. The flavours are absolutely incredible, and it's ready in about 20 minutes. So this one comes in at 492 calories per person. So again, fairly low in calories. My partner also had some rice with it, I didn't, but obviously you just need to add on the extra calories if you have that. The sins are slightly higher in this one because it's got coconut milk in it, and coconut milk is quite high in sins. So this one comes in at 5 sins per person, but well worth it. This is everything that you'll need to make the Caribbean cod. So I'm just making this for 2. Obviously, if you're making it for 4, then just double the ingredients. So here I've got 1 green chilli that I've just diced, 1 orange pepper. Again, I've already cut all my veg up. 1 onion, a couple of spring onions, and then I've got some garlic and ginger. Obviously you'll need some cod as well. I got this cod, so I got 2 cod loins. These were on offer in Tesco, so picked up these ones. And then spice wise, you'll need half a teaspoon of medium curry powder, 2 teaspoons of mild curry powder, some tarragon and thyme, 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, a couple of tablespoons of tomato puree, and some light coconut milk. I'm just going to start with the fish. So I'm just going to do this in the packaging because it will be easier. So I've got my, you can use hot or medium curry powder, whichever one you prefer, how spicy you want it. You want about a tablespoon of that, and literally just sprinkle it over the fish. I'll put some there because then I'll rub it in as well. And then another teaspoon of the mild one. Probably should have mixed these together, but I'm being lazy. Then just get in with your fingers, rub it into the cod, like so. Rub that into the fish, making sure the fish is all coated in the lovely spices. So I've just put a saucepan on a medium heat here, sprayed it with a little bit of fry light, and then you just want to add the fish and just fry that literally for about a minute on each side, and then place it to one side on a plate. After a couple of minutes, so all I'm doing is just sealing them, just move the fish onto a plate and then place that to one side. Then you might just need a little bit more fry light in the pan. Then you want to add your onions, garlic and ginger, and just fry that off for around 5 minutes. I just fried the onion mixture for about 5 minutes until it's gone soft and starts to brown a little. Then I'm just going to add in the chopped peppers and just fry that again for about another 5 minutes. I've left the peppers for another 5 minutes. Now it's time to add your herbs. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of tarragon, about a teaspoon of thyme, or I haven't really got a teaspoon, but whatever I've got left. Need to get some more, add that in, and then also going to add my Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. To give everything a really good stir, then I'll add in the coconut milk. Just going to add a teaspoon of maple syrup. If you haven't got maple syrup, you can add honey or something else instead. and then also, where's my tomato puree? My tomato puree, oh, I'll finish this one off first. So you'll need quite a bit of tomato puree, probably around 3 tablespoons-ish of tomato puree. Right, so we'll squeeze out everything that's left in here. There we are. Give everything a good stir together. Try not to spill it over the sides like I do. Then you want to add in your coconut milk. So I don't need all of this. Probably add in about 3/4 of a tin of the coconut milk. So this is the light coconut milk. You can obviously use full fat, but that will increase the calories. I'm just adding in the coconut and then the chilies as well. Again, if you don't want it too spicy, you can leave the chilies out. Bring that to the boil and then leave it to simmer for about 20 minutes. I probably left that only for about 10 minutes, and you can see the sauce has thickened up nicely. So now I'm just going to add the fish back in. Just place it into the sauce. That won't take very long to cook at all. Probably about another 10 minutes max, and then that will be ready. Just leave that simmering on a low heat. Halfway through, after about 5 minutes, you just want to turn the cod. I'll break that one up. And just give it a quick turn, and then about another 5 minutes, and then the cod will be cooked. After about 10 minutes, it's ready. The fish is cooked through, and now it's ready to dish up. So there we are. There is dinner ready. So I'm just going to have it like this. Nick is also having it with some rice on the side, so you can obviously have it with some rice or something if you want, but obviously you'll need to add on the extra calories. But how delicious does this look? So they are the 3 meals that I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoy this. If you do try them, then please do let me know. I'm always interested in when people try my meals and what they think of them as well. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, please do give it a like. It really helps my channel out, and hopefully I'll see you back again soon for another video. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye.